This video is all about changing our lenses at school on our Canon Rebel cameras. So all of our cameras at school are Canon Rebels, and we use this button here to release the lens from the mount. So you press this button here on the side, you gently turn your camera towards the Canon symbol. You're gonna get to a point where you can't turn it any further when the white square hits close to the Canon symbol, and then you're going to lift that lens up. We're always going to put the glass side down, the mount side up, okay, like that, to protect the mount. There's a rim around all of our lenses except for the fisheye that protects that glass, okay? To change out to another lens, here I've got Hans, our 85mm. You're going to unscrew the lens cap, lefty-loosey. You're gonna look on the mount for a red dot or a white square. So this one has a red dot on the side of the lens, and our camera mount has a red dot and a white square on the mount. So I'm going to align the red dot on the lens with the red dot on the mount. Let it kind of, I say fall, but it's not really a fall, into place. Gently turn until you hear a click, okay? And then your lens is ready to go. When we are shooting with a fixed focal length lens, that means that we have to physically move our bodies closer and further away from the subject in order to get more zoomed in or zoomed out, okay? So Hans, this portrait lens, is an 85mm, which is going to allow me to focus on something about 2 meters away, as though it's about a foot away from me, okay? I'm going to demonstrate this technique again. Super important that we either sit down or at least hold the camera strap around our neck whenever changing our lenses. So we're going to find that little release clip there. We're going to push down on it. We're going to turn the red dot or the white square towards the Canon symbol or towards us until we can't turn it any further. We're going to release that clip and lift the lens up. The glass is going to go down. The mount is going to go up on our desk, okay? And I'll switch it out for our fisheye lens, the Millennium Falcon. So I'm going to take this lens cap off, okay? I'm going to take the mount cover off, and I'm going to look for the red dot or the white square on the outside of the lens or on the lens mount. I'm going to line it up with the red dot or white square on the camera mount, like so. Gently let it fall into place and turn until we hear that click, okay? When I'm handling our heavier lenses, it's a good practice to hold that lens with your left hand and hold the camera grip with your right hand so that we're not putting added strain on the mount unnecessarily. I'm going to demonstrate that one last time. To take my lens off, I'm pressing this release clip here, turning my camera towards the Canon symbol until it can't turn any further, and lifting it up like so. The fisheye lens is the only lens where the glass would actually touch the table, so I'm going to use the mount cover. The rest of them are mostly missing their lens caps, but we're going to protect the mount by putting the mount up, okay? You want to find the mount cover if you're done with it for the day and no one else is using it after you. Put the mount cover back on, like so. And then ensure that you have found your kit lens or your stock lens to put back on your camera. Our kit lenses have the white square, so I'm going to line up the white square on the lens with the white square on the mount, let it fall into place, turn towards the release clip until I hear it click, and you're done.